stake right through my coffin because I'm already dead. So like how farther can you get from dead? Would I be the undead to get dead again? Like,
you're the bitch.
I'm like super excited to talk about the Blackpink concert, like super excited. Okay, so I don't know where to start, how to collect my thoughts, but I have the set list here, so I'm gonna go through the set list, give my 2 cents. Obviously I can't post stuff. I wish I could have posted a reaction to the concert, but I saw that banner that went down the bottom that's like copyright infringement, and like I don't want any of that drama in my life. Obviously I've done this for another online concert, and I try to at least insert a picture or like a gif or something about what I'm talking about, so I'll try to do that. But when it comes to sound and the actual like clip, I'm not gonna do it. Blackpink, the show. It really was the show. I don't even know what to say. Like, I literally have to have the set list or else I won't know what to say. But we'll start. They did Kill This Love was like the opening song. I didn't think that they would start with Kill This Love. I thought it would be like How You Like That or something, but still killed it. When it comes to their older songs, I do find that like the production was different. Like they have obviously the band, some of the dances were a little bit different, some of the lighting was a bit different. So for those ones I don't have too much to say because obviously we've seen them before these songs and it's obviously in a different setting. But I mean, for my last concert I didn't focus on the older songs as well because we've seen it, we know how it goes. So I won't focus on like Kill This Love. But Crazy Over You, let's talk about her. So for Crazy Over You, I have like this in because I'm trying to like watch clips to like relive the moment. But for Crazy Over You, okay, I just need to talk about this part. So you know how they started and like one member went and then another member went and then another member went, like, and then another member went? That part was my favorite part, just the transition, the fact that they were like in the middle, everyone was dancing around them. It was like their own like little moment to shine, and they did the same thing with Sour Candy. I love that part because then you get to like have a little piece of every member, and that was the best part for me. Miss Jisoo in the white angel, she was just giving us like she gave it to us, and then Lisa on the floor, like. And then that move, which part is it? The chorus when Jennie's like, I want Crazy Over You, and they go on the floor. Like, cameraman was doing his job correctly because we were getting all of it. I don't know what to do. Like, I loved how they were in this like little space thingy, like I don't even know, they were in these tunnels and they all were coming out with the lyrics and sounded so good. I think like my jaw actually dropped when Rosie was hitting like the don't know what to do lines. Like I was like, listen please, I don't know what to do right now. Like it was perfect. But I have to give it to Jisoo for that one. Like Jisoo, when she hit her little notes,
like I literally was like, this is like better than the studio album. Like she was hitting them a little different. Like I just love all of it. Like man.
Ow. I can't even formulate sentences. Jisoo and Lisa's solo stage. I'm gonna talk about Jisoo's first. So she did Habits. The song Gotta Stay High all the time, but she did like a Korean rendition of it. So it was interesting because at first, like when I heard her start the song, I'm like, this song sounds very familiar, and I couldn't put my finger on it like at all until she sang the chorus. I'm like, oh my god, it's this song. She looked beautiful. The purple, she's just sitting on the chair, she's just owning the whole stage. But then when she's hitting those notes, and I love to just sit down and listen to Jisoo's voice. I know like Jisoo doesn't get as much obviously lines in every song. So when you get to hear Jisoo's voice by herself isolated, you just see the different tones to it, very low register, and she just has like this captivating thing. Like you listen to her and you're like, oh man, I can listen to Jisoo all day. I have to say too, everybody's eye makeup and makeup in general, like this inspired me to like put sparkles on today. I tried to put sparkles on today, which is not something I typically do, but I'm like, dang, they were killing it with those sparkly eyes today. I have to join the party. Then there's the part where she's sitting down and there's these two dancers behind her, and the whole scene was just, it was so Jisoo. Obviously like the other, when she would sing Clarity, it was just her voice, beautiful set, killed it. She kills it with the slow vocals, like I said. I feel like Jisoo owns You Never Know. Like her vocals in that murdered me. Like just that spot where they zoomed in on her and she was like giving those vocals, like that killed me. That was like everything for me. So very proud of Jisoo. Killed her solo. Love that for her. Lisa solo stage. Listen, y'all. You guys know I'm a Lisa stan. Like Lisa's my bias, been my bias since jump. And that was a lot to take in. Okay, like she started, I need to get this out of my ear. She started off the stage at the top, you know, you're like, oh, there's Lisa. Her hair wavy, like that is the nicest hairstyle I've seen on Lisa. Just the wavy and how big it was, beautiful, fit, immaculate. And then she came out on that stage singing Say So, and I was like, hey, like she's giving us vocals, lyrics, everything. And then she went in and did her own rap. Like she didn't do like the rap from Say So, she did like her own little rap.
And I was like, listen, like self-written, self-taught, self-clean Lisa hitting us with the self-made vocals.
I thought, you know, at that point I'm like, hey, this is a lot. We're taking it in, it's okay. She's giving it all of us. All of us are like already deceased at this point, but it's okay. No way she can kill me further. I'm already deceased. What more could she do to me? Dance solo. Dance solo. And not your any type typical dance solo. She was like dance solo. Dance solo. Like it's like she knows and she knows what to do. And she does it right every single time. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do without you. Very much into my Lisa, and I'm always proud of her, and she always kills every stage that she's on, and just the flavor. And I love that she went outside of her comfort zone. She gave us singing vocals, which is not something that Lisa tends to do a lot of the times, and she just sounded perfect. I love that she's so like confident in all her movements, and she's just someone on stage where like every time you see her, your eyes are just like captivated towards her, and I can't help but like just be like, wow. You know, like there's nothing, she never has a wrong note, she never has like a bad move. Like everything is just so meticulously correct, and it just shows like how much her work ethic is, because everything is just perfect. And like usually sometimes you'll look at the dancers and you're like, oh my god, yo, with the dancers, they're doing great, but when it comes to Lisa, like she's center stage for me. Like she's just giving it all, and I love Lisa, and I cannot wait to see her solo. Like I think that might actually put the like stake right through my coffin, because I'm already dead. So like how farther can you get from dead? Would I be the undead to get dead again? Like,
because bitch.
Then we go into Sour Candy. I didn't anticipate Sour Candy, so that was a very good pleasant surprise. Like I said with Don't Know How to Do, or no, like I said with Crazy Over You, I like that they had their own little solo bit for each of their parts of the song. Their dancers, like we know they're typical female dances, but they had these male dancers this time that were giving us like Vogue. They were giving it all, everything. And I loved their part, like just in the back. I believe it was two guys and then just one member at a time. So like say it was Jisoo, it was Jisoo, and then there'd be the two guys. Everybody was killing their parts. Everybody had these fits on. I have to say the outfits for Sour Candy were my favorite outfits by far for the whole concert. Like every member looked so good, so correct, so right. Like it was giving me everything, and I just wish they wore those outfits for like the whole concert. I would have been happy. But they did like transition to singing slower songs, still wearing those outfits. They brought down my girl Lisa's ponies, but it's okay. But they just sounded so good, and the dance, they had everyone dancing, then they had a little bit of a solo Lisa moment, which was, man, I just love Lisa. Like, why? How is she real? 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 How? Love to Hate Me. I actually think, I don't know which one's my favorite performance, but I think when it comes to the group, Crazy Over You and then Love to Hate Me were probably the two that I really love. I mean, I loved Sorry Again. I loved it all, but Love to Hate Me was so good. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was singing slow. It was a slower sound, so you know, everybody was singing their songs very slow, like their voice sounded so good, so calm. And then we had Lisa's rap, and she was doing like her slow rap, so it was more like a vocally rap. I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds so good. And they were all sitting in these chairs, and like every time the camera went to them, they were just like leaned back a bit, giving it their all. Like that's the type of thing that I love to watch, like just hearing like pure real like vocals. I mean, I know we love to see stages where they're out and about dancing, giving it their all, but there's just something that's so good about just a laid back, stripped back session, like just sitting there singing. Vocals are what's making it, and visuals and all of that. That's what I love, and that part of the concert just was my favorite for that reason. It just was so good. And I mean, I swear, if I could like bottle up every member of Blackpink's voice, that's all I need, because everybody was just giving, like I can't pick, like I can't like, it just all sounds great, and everyone sounds so different, you know? Like sometimes when you listen to some things, you're like, oh, I can't really tell like who's doing what, or you know, a lot of people have a similar sound, but when it comes to Blackpink, everyone sounds different but so perfect together, you know what I mean? And they went into You Never Know, which obviously, like I said, it was just all beautiful. Beautiful and perfect. I don't know why I was just talking about Love to Hate Me, but like just the whole union was like. And then we went into Jennie and Rosie solos. Jennie obviously did solo for her solo, but she switched it up, which had me weak. She did a completely different rap, which I believe it also was self-written, and it killed me. Like the whole thing of her performance was the best. Like I feel like she owned the stage. She was like very like much into it, and you could just see like the joy in her face while she was performing. She just looked very comfortable, and the lyrics that she was throwing at us, like the do do do, she was just like going off it. It was just nice to hear Jennie rap again, because I feel like she's kind of went away from rapping and she does a lot more of the vocals now, so we don't get to see or hear Jennie rap as much as we used to. So it was nice to like just have that moment with Jennie again. We were like, oh, there goes Jennie hitting us with the raps. And they did a completely different dance as well at the end for the dance break. So that part of it I really enjoyed. I love me a Blackpink dance break, and it was just, everything about it was perfect. And I loved, I don't know, there was just this energy. I feel like I watched the Blackpink documentary, and after I watched it, I feel like I saw Jennie in a completely like different light than I did before. And just to see her do this performance after watching the documentary and just seeing everything that she went through to be in Blackpink and like where she is right now, it just feels so like full circle, and I feel so happy for her. And this also leads into my part for Rosie, because Rosie obviously performed a song from her new solo project, which throws me off because I thought this was the solo song, the title track, but I saw her Instagram live after the show and she was saying that it was like a B track. So I'm confused. I don't know if Rosie's gonna have like a whole full-length album situation, not full length, but maybe like an EP situation, or like I don't quite get that, but I love this song. The song is like so Rose. I remember, like I said, why it leads into what I was saying about the documentary, but when I watched the documentary, I kind of felt like, and they would show clips of Rose like in the studio, like humming songs she wrote, or how she would sit there and try to write music. I was like, I just want to hear a song that's like very authentically Rose, like something that she would make, because you can hear her style and the type of music that she likes to make. And this song was just that. Like, it was literally like, if I could imagine a Rose song, it was that song, and it was beautiful. Her voice was so pure, like legitimately my eyeballs were like sweating. My eyes were like, oh my god, because she sounded so good. And it was more so that like it was such a journey to get here. Like, I feel like we've been waiting for the Rose solo for so long. It's been pushed back for so long, and it was like, it's finally here, and it was here with like that song. Like, it just felt right, and I can't wait to see the overall music video. She was saying that it was a high budget music video and everything, and like I can't wait to see the fullness of it. And I'm just so proud of Rose, because it's so her style, and it's nice to see that it's like her in her song, and I'm very happy about it, and I'm very excited. And just that performance made me very happy, but also sad because the song like hurt my heart. If that makes sense. But yeah, that just made me very happy. So then we had our Pretty Savage, we had Do 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 Do, an interview, we had Whistle, As If It Was Your Last, Kumbaya, Meant, and then Forever Young. So I don't really want to go into that part of the concert just because it's, you guys know pretty much. And I just want to talk the last bit just about like how overall I felt about the concert. I really liked it. I mean, would I have loved them to do, I would have loved, I mean, yeah, like I would have loved if they did songs from the new album, like a bit more songs from the new album instead of doing, you know, older songs. I wish they kind of like took the older songs and did like a medley of like the main ones instead of having them like full length. But I also know that, like, you know, these are like the popular songs that people want to hear, but I would have loved to just see new stages as well, because, you know, like that's like the most interesting part about concerts, is like getting to hear the new stages of the newer songs. So maybe it's just that they're savoring that for like the actual concert that they plan to have whenever Miss Rona decides to leave the vicinity. But that was my main bit. But overall, the whole experience was amazing. For the first online concert, they did a very good job, and I just love to see them perform live. And it just reminded me of like that joy I felt when I watched the Coachella. And I hope that, you know, eventually we get to see them live, and I think they just did a really good job. So kudos to my girls, Blackpink. Killed it, and like I said, I can't wait to see more. I'm very excited for Miss Rose's solo, and I hope that everybody's excited too. We hype it up. We just let Rose know that we love her and that she's perfect. And I believe after Rose we get Lisa and then Jisoo, so I hope that those ones also come out this year, or maybe end of the year we get maybe Lisa's, and then next year we get Jisoo's. I mean, I just really want to see everyone's different styles, and, you know, see what they would do with it. And yeah, if you like this video, press like. If new, please do subscribe, and I will see you soon for some more Blackpink. I am going to be reacting to some videos with Cesar today, and hopefully I'll put those out this week as well. So yeah, bye.